Hello my dear students, how are you all? Welcome to Deeksha Karnataka YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing good. Yes, so I am here bacha with again high weighted chapters, okay, matrices and determinant, okay, for your decoding NCERT part. Yes sir, I'll let you know the questions list. I'll let you know what topics to study, which is a must, okay, how can you approach a certain problem, everything in detail bacha in this session, okay. Again, I'll not be teaching you something if I have to explain to you, I'll do that certainly, but most of the things will be again only informed to you. I'll be informing you how to do this, what to do, what questions to pick out, and I'll give you, as I mentioned, questions list, okay. So let's begin with the session. So today we'll talk about matrices and determinant. So first we'll see matrices. Let's check. So coming up for you in matrices segment, what we have, sir, what do we have? So of course bacha, it's an array, right, of data arranged in rectangular order. Means basically you'll have a length and the breadth where you're gonna enter the data. For example, like this is the length, your length across this 15, 6, 10, 2 and 13, 5, and the width will be like this. You can take it any format. What do we do is bacha, we call these horizontal lines are rows and the verticals are column. We know this already, but yes, that's what it is. So rows and column, and then we name it. Why the name is important, bacha? Because what we do know, sometime in example in the exams or in the questions, they mentioned it. Solve with the help of first row. Solve with the help of second row. Okay, then what are you gonna do? You have to take that into account. Okay, so that's what we have: first row, second row, third row, and first column, second column. Okay, I know all of you know this already, but still have this. You just go through this. Okay, chaliye. Whenever you have to supposed to make the matrices, excuse me, you'll have to know this. Chaliye. Definition number 1. A matrix is an ordered rectangular array of numbers or functions. The numbers or functions are called the elements of the entries of the matrix. Okay. Achha, one more thing, bacha, over here, no, we're dealing with only real numbers. Means we are not dealing with any complex numbers in the matrices. Okay. Only the real part we are dealing with. That is okay. Chaliye. But yeah, in this they have given here the imaginary part also. 2 plus I is given, right? That's the imaginary complex. But usually in this particular year, in this chapter, we'll only solve the questions on real numbers. We don't have a complex numbers involved in this. Okay, so that's how we call this is going to be bacha 3 cross 2, right? So 3 cross 2. What is 3 cross 2, sir? The order of the matrix where you write the number of rows first, then you write number of columns, right? All you agree? Chaliye. Then bacha, order of matrix, I already explained it to you. What is this, sir? M represents number of rows. M represents number of rows, first row, second row, third row, till mth row. Okay, over here, N represents number of columns. So first column, second column, third column, and then till nth column. Agreed? Okay. So any element's position will be understand or known by this row and column. For example, sir, this one bacha, second row, third column. Check this out. First, second, so second row and third column. That's why A23. A23, correct, sir. So that's how you write. The order will be again first row comes, then the column comes. So please go through these things. Please go through these things. Okay. Then, bacha, these positions also matters, like whether it's odd or even will help you to understand the cofactors part. Okay. So that's why know this, which is odd, which is even. It will also help you understand in determinants as well what to take positive and what to take negative, right? So that's why you have to know the position of the element using 1, 2, 3 like that. Okay. We shall follow the notation, namely like this bacha. Aij represents the element of the matrix and m cross n is the order. Okay, to indicate that A is a matrix of order m cross n, we shall consider only those matrices whose elements are real numbers or functions taking real values. So in this chapter we are not dealing with any complex part. Okay, only real parts we are dealing with. That we know, right? Of course. So please go through these things. Okay, small but relevant. Chaliye. Bacha, this is called as only a column. This is called as row matrix. You know this already. Okay, so let's figure out what examples to solve, sir. I have given you the list of this over here. Example 3 is there. Please solve example number 3. We again have to do types of matrices. Acha, one more thing. Whatever questions I've given, I keep repeating in all the sessions. If you're watching this session, bacha, please solve minimum of these questions. You have to make some time for it. It will not take more than 5-6 hours. 5-6 hours, sir? Yes, bacha, 5-6 hours will take, because we have 2 chapters over here. No, we have matrices and determinant. Okay, sir, not more than 5-6 hours? No, bacha, it should not take more than 5-6 hours. Reason being, bacha, why? What is the reason, sir? Because some questions are very repetitive in nature, so you can just solve one of those and skip the others. Right, but where I'll say this is very important, it's part of PYQ, those you have to solve bacha with all the steps. It's a subjective exam, right? So steps matter, so solve all the questions which is coming as a PYQ or repetitive questions with all the steps. All of you agree? Okay. So type of matrix is the column matrix, row matrix, okay, square matrix. Yes, sir. This all definitions matters, even though it's very small, very minimum, very small thing. It's not a very big deal to remember these things. Why, sir? Because what happens is, in fill in the blanks in the MCQ section, they can make a question from here. That's why you have to know these definitions. Very important. Okay. Square bacha, what happens in square matrix, sir? Whenever the arrangement is in M and N and M and N are equal, so basically the order is 3. Why? What is the meaning of 3 bacha? It means number of rows is 3 and number of column is also 3. So M cross N is 3. That's why 3 cross 3, or simply writing as 3. Square matrix. Okay. That's how we write it. Square matrix. 1, 4, 6 are called diagonal elements. 1, 4, 6 sir are called diagonal elements. Will sir 1, 4, 3 be also the same? No sir. Diagonal only is this: A11, A22, A33. We don't write this as diagonal 1, 4, 3. We write only 1, 4, 6. Agreed, right? Why, sir? Where diagonal bacha, where the ith and jth value is same. So I is 1, j is 1, so A11, I is 2, j is 2, so A22, and I is 3, j is 3, so A33. So 1, 4, 6 will be your diagonal elements. Elements of the diagonal, okay? Chaliye. So let's move on now. 1 second, I'll just zoom out a little bit. Yeah, this is better. Again, we have diagonal matrix. What happens there, sir? Again, these definitions are very, very important. Except for the diagonal elements, everything else is 0. That's called diagonal matrix. Clear? Okay. Scalar matrix, sir, bacha, it should be 0 and they should be equal in nature. Means the diagonal element should be equal in nature, equal in value, and the other should be 0. That's how we define scalar matrix. Okay, means whenever I is not equal to j, it should be 0. The element should be 0, sir. Okay, chaliye. Let's move on to, and again, bacha, this will be applied to only square matrix, right? Square matrix. Why, sir? Because for let's say rectangular matrix, will there be a diagonal? No, sir. Okay, we won't have a diagonal like that. Next, what do we have, bacha? Identity matrix. Please check. What happens? Similar to diagonal, but always constant and same value 1. Identity, right? 1, no? So always 1. Rest all will be 0. You know this right already, but still go through it. Okay, go through it. Definitions are very important. 0 matrix also, bacha. All elements are 0. Equality of matrices. When can we say two matrices are equal, sir? Whenever they are having the respective positions, sir. This should be equal to this should be equal. Means all the respective elements, corresponding elements should be equal. So please go through these definitions, okay? I'll just now quickly go through. I will not teach you anymore because I was, I don't like just going through it. I have this habit of, explaining you these things, but it'll take a lot of time, bacha, to explain all these things in the 2 chapters. What I'm going to do, quickly give you the brief of it, like what to do, what not to do. That will stick to, okay? So example number 4 I have, example number 5 I have. Please go ahead, solve it. What you're going to do, 2a plus b equals to 4, a minus 2b equals to minus 3, and from there you're going to make 2 equations and solve it for a and b, right? Example number 5, we have to solve exercise 3.1, but I've also marked some questions here. 1, 2 in the question number 1, question number 3, question number 5, question number 6 to part 2 and part 3, question number 8, 9, 10. Please solve these questions. It will not take much effort to solve these questions. Please solve it from first exercise. Where are you going to get this? In the WhatsApp channel. Sessions PDF will be delivered there. You please go ahead and download from there. Okay. So please join if you have not joined yet. Okay. Operations, bacha. Again, we have additions, we have subtractions. So go ahead, check it out. For addition, bacha, the matrix order has to be same. You know this. If it is 3 cross 2, this also has to be 3 cross 2. Then you keep adding the elements like that. Okay, means 80 to 90, 60 to 50, like that you add, bacha. Okay, chaliye, that's how you add it. Then same goes with subtraction also. Same goes with subtraction also, sir. This is again, let's have a look. Whenever we don't have same order, then we say a plus b is not defined. I'm not asking this has to be a square matrix. Any matrix okay, but order has to be same, bacha. Order has to be same, sir. Whether rectangular or square matrix, but order has to be same. Agreed? You can't add 2 square matrix with the order 2 cross 2 and 3 cross 3. You can't add that. Okay? You must have the same order of the matrix, then only you can add or perform the addition. Chaliye. Multiplication of by scalar. Simple, sir. The number which is given, multiply to all the elements. For example, multiplying 2, right? So multiply 2 with everything. Okay, so scalar multiplication is very simple, sir. Very, very simple. Whatever the number is given, multiply to all the elements. All the elements. Okay. So that's what. If there's a number common, you can take a number common between all the elements. You can take it outside the matrix. Got it? Okay. Negative of a matrix, bacha. What you're gonna do? Simply multiply with a minus sign. You'll get it as minus a. Every element will be negative in the nature. For example, same thing. No, you can multiply minus 1 to everything. What is minus 1, sir? Scalar multiplication, right? Multiplying minus 1 is a scalar number multiplying to a. Scalar multiplication, okay? Same thing. Difference of matrices, sir? Same bacha, order has to be same, then take the respective corresponding elements. Difference, sir. Very simple. Solve example number 7 you can solve if you want to. Few properties of matrices, bacha. Commutative law, a plus b, b plus a will be same, okay, if the order is same. Associative law, bacha, okay, again a plus b plus c, or a added with b plus c, again is same. So both the properties are valid. Please check additive identity, additive inverse, all of this will be applied to the matrices. Please go ahead and learn these things, revise these things. You already learned it, but just revise this thing quickly, okay? Now bacha, properties of multiplication of a matrix, okay? Few properties are listed over here. Please go ahead, go through them, okay, and solve example number 8. Example number 8 you have to solve, bacha, okay? Next, sir, the most important part of matrix will come now. Matrix multiplication, right? Example number 9 you solve first. Example number 10 is there. What else we have, sir? Example number 11. Yes, solve all these questions, bacha. Example number 11 also you solve. What is given over here, sir? They have given a question like this. Two farmers, Ram Krishan and Guru Charan Singh, cultivates only 3 varieties of rice, namely Basmati, Parimal and Naura. The sale in rupees of these varieties of rice by both the farmers in the month September, October are given by following matrices A, B, okay? So Ramakrishna's sale and Ramkishan's sale and Guru Charan Singh's sale is given, okay, of 3 varieties, bacha, in the first month, September month, and then October month also is given, okay, for different variety, Basmati, Perumal and Naura, okay? What are they asking? Combined sales, so addition, like that, different operations they are basically asking you. Different mathematical operation they are asking you, you can simply perform that, okay? Chaliye. Now we'll move on to, please check what else is coming next, okay? Multiplication of matrices. As I said, the most important part, bacha, multiplying a matrix to another matrix, okay? This is where you make mistake, this is where calculation might go wrong, so you have to be very patient with it. Achha, understand one thing, when you are learning a concept, give a more time, learn variety of questions. It's take long, it's okay, but be patient, okay? Especially in the examination, okay? What happens is, no, I'll tell you, as a student, when I was a student, no, I didn't like this matrix multiplication. Why? Not because I don't know, I of course knew, because chances of making mistake is more, bacha. You make mistakes here because there are a lot of calculations here. But then I understood one thing. In exam, you don't have to solve 5 questions, right? When you're studying this chapter, you'll solve 5 questions, 6 questions on it. Becomes frustrating, right? But in examination, you have to solve only 1 question, right? So what happens is, have little patience in examination. You know multiplication, right? You know addition, right? Once you know the rules, nothing is, big deal in this. So learn the rules. How can you learn that? By practicing some question, however frustrating, but in examination, don't be same, have the same frustration. Means the frustration you are having while solving these questions, don't carry it to the examination. If you're having any, if you don't have, then very good, okay? Usually students find this very easy, but they still make mistakes in the calculations. So please be careful with the signs. Why signs, bacha? Because the order of the element will be negative, positive, like that, right? So 2, 3 will make negative, right? 1, 2 will make negative, like that. So where the sum is odd, 1 plus, let's say 2, 1 and 2 is, bacha, 3, okay? 2, 3 is, bacha, 5. So you have to check whether it is odd, then it will become negative, okay? So I have already taught you all these things, right? So please don't be frustrated when you're solving this question in examination. You have to solve only 1 question, right? So be a little patient, spend some time and get it right. If you're attempting this question, get it right. Simple mathematics you've learned in from grade 5, grade 4 to grade 10th, right? So please solve, bacha. Multiplication now, what is it, sir? You take first row and 1 column to get 1 element. To get 1 element, sir, yes? 2, 5 with 550. Please check, 2 into 5 and 5 into 50 makes, bacha, 1 element here. Check this out. 2 into 5 first and 5 into 50 makes 1 element, bacha, 260. So first row with first column will give you 1 element. Same, bacha. Second row with first column will give you 1 element. Okay, one more thing. To make this multiplication happen, you have to check out that number of columns here should be equal to number of rows there. I'll repeat, number of columns over here, how much is that? 2 columns should be equal to number of rows over here. Right? I've already taught you this, but still giving you some hints, okay? Chaliye. So multiplication is very, very important. Please go through this. As I said, this into this will be first element, this into this will be second row, will be second element, second row first column, yes, third element, second row fourth column, sorry, second column will be, bacha, your fourth element, okay? Please check this out. See, first element, first row, first column, first element, first row, second column, your second element, okay, like that. So please go through this. I have highlighted everything, how to figure it out. I have given you where to study from. Please go through it. Example 14 you solve, so example 12 you solve, okay, and you solve bacha example 14, and then bacha zero matrix as a product of two non-zero matrices. Please go ahead and solve this as well. What else, sir? We have properties of multiplication of matrices, okay. Learn these things: associative, distributive, and multiplicative identity, okay. Example 16 bacha, what else we have? Solve example 16, okay. This question keeps coming, I think, in examinations, so that's why very important, very relevant to us. Example 17, sir. This, I think, this was also one of the, I think this was one of the your PYQ, right? I think I've done this a lot in your classes. Okay, 17 is done. 18th you also solve. I think not this, but similar question was asked in your again your PYQ, right? But A square was there, not AQ, but it was there. Okay, so please check example number 18. I have marked here. Okay, example number 19, bacha, and then we have, check this out, exercise 3.2, question number 2 part 4, 3 part 4 and 5, sorry 3 part 4 and 6, 4, question number 4, question number 5, okay, question number 6, question number 7 part 2, question number 9 and question number 12 we have, and I have also marked here question 15, 16, 18, okay, 20, 21, 22. 20, 21 and 22. Okay, so I have tried to mark minimum number of questions, because if you solve similar kind of, it gets frustrating, as I said. So minimum you have to solve these many. Whatever I have marked, we have to solve these many for sure. Moving on, sir, transpose of matrix. Not a difficult concept, a very simple concept. Okay, just learn this concept as well, and you have questions coming on this. Remember, skew symmetric and symmetric matrices. Yes, sir. Okay. So that question keeps coming to examination, bacha. That's why it's very important to solve these as well. The properties are also there. So remember these properties, sir. These properties are mentioned over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. A transpose A will be simply coming as A transpose will be simply A. Like that, we have a K transpose is nothing but K coming as K times of A transpose. Okay. So solve this, bacha. Learn this. Remember this, very, very important. Okay. What else we have? Example number 21. You solve this part, sir. This question is coming all the time. Symmetric and skew symmetric matrix question is coming, sir. From here, you have to solve this. You have to learn this. Okay, they'll give you a matrix, whether 2 cross 2 or 3 cross 3, and they'll ask you to prove or write in terms of skew symmetric or symmetric matrices. Okay, so you have to do that. Chaliye. Now what else I have? A question, theorem number 1, same thing. Okay, as I said, skew symmetric and symmetric nature. Theorem number 2 we have writing in the form of both skew symmetric and symmetric, half of this and half of this, symmetric part and skew symmetric part. Okay, so please check, please go through this thing. Example number 22. Okay, same thing is there, half of this and half of that, half of this symmetric part, half of the skew symmetric part. What else, sir? We'll have to solve these questions. Exercise 3.3, what else we have? Solve question number 3, bacha. Question number 5, question number 6. Marked here 5, 1, 2 both. Question number 6 here, please solve. I think question number 6 was a PYQ, right? No. 6 was a PYQ? No, sir. Question number 8, question number 9, all right, please solve these questions. Question number 11, question number 12, the MCQs. As I keep mentioning, MCQs from NCERT is very relevant. You have to solve this at all cost. Okay, now, sir, last part, invertible matrices. This is not an inverse of a matrix, right? This is not inverse of a matrix. We learned that in determinant. Over here, bacha, what we do is we learn to define an inverse of a matrix, and we say that is a unique. The theorem is asked. Okay, the theorem is asked once or twice. Please go ahead and learn that as well. I'll show you where is it. So please check inverse of a matrix. I'll show you the this part, right? This theorem number 3. Uniqueness of an inverse means for a matrix given, you have always a unique inverse matrix. Okay, so you try to prove it by taking two different matrices and proving they actually equal to each other, B equal to C. Right? We have done that. Theorem number 4, bacha. This property is also very relevant. AB inverse will be given by B inverse A inverse. Okay, so please learn this, very, very important. So question number, only one question is here, sir. Solve this question in the exercise. Okay, please check 3.4. Only one question is here. Solve these two. Example number 23 now, bacha, in miscellaneous. Example 23. I have marked here all the examples. I think 24, 25 also is marked. Check here. 25 and exercises. question number 2, question number 4. There was a PYQ, yes sir. This question number 5, this is a PYQ, sir. This question has come in examination, and they might ask the similar question this year as well. Okay, so question number 5 and question number 9, question number 10, question number 11. So what question I said, no, this one has not been asked once. I think they have asked this question more than one time. That's why it's very relevant. This question has been asked more than once. Okay, that's why please go ahead and solve this very carefully. I have given the list of questions in matrices. That's like you have to solve them. This is a bare minimum, bacha. This has to be solved. I know it's a lot, but you have to be solving this because our goal is very big, so we are not looking to get 50%, 60% marks. Okay, so you already have done these questions, so it'll take less time, revising through them, going through them. Okay, you don't have to solve all the questions in detail, bacha. That's not the goal. Okay, quickly solve them and move on to the next problem. Now comes your chapter. You can again go through the summary to get list of all the properties at one place. Okay, NCERT does that for you. Next we have, sir, determinant, right? Please check. Next we have, sir, chapter number 4, determinant, right? Again, over here also there are some important concepts. Area of a triangle, finding solving this pair of linear equations, okay, then finding inverse. These kind of questions are there, so we'll have a look at it, what to do in this. So bacha, first of all, finding the determinant also is very important. Question keeps coming on that as well. Okay, so determinant definition is square, every square matrix. Only, one more thing, determinant is defined only for square matrix. Okay, you don't find for rectangular matrix. So every square matrix you can be associated with a number, real or complex, called determinant of the square matrix A. In this case we are not dealing with today, in this chapter we are not dealing with any complex form, but yes, it can be associated. If the elements of the matrix is given as complex, of course bacha, the result will also come as complex only, no? Okay, over here we are only dealing with real part, but it can be complex. Okay, so let's see how do you add bacha determinant of this. The representation is this bracket becomes the straight lines like this. That's the notation of determinant. Okay, let's simply write the determinant of A. Det A you can write. Okay, so determinant of matrix order 1. If matrix order 1, bacha, what is the meaning of matrix of order 1? 1 cross 1, right? Matrix of order 1, 1 cross 1, it means only one element. What is the determinant of that? The number itself. Check here. Determinant of A. So matrix is given as A. Determinant will become bacha simply A. Okay, great, sir. Determinant of matrix of order 2. What are you going to do? Cross multiply this A1 into A11 into A22 minus A21 into A12. Okay. Acha, one more thing in the matrices, bacha, very careful with the sign. Very, very careful with the sign. You might make mistakes in that. That's why very careful you have to be. So A11 into A22 minus A21 into A12. Clear? Okay. Chaliye. So now solve example number 2, just to get it done. Okay, you'll get a result like this. Okay, determinant of matrix of order 3 cross 3. What are you gonna do? You can expand across. Achha, one more thing. So for this given matrix, no, it is 3 cross 3 matrix. You can solve this across, bacha. You can solve this across any row, any column. You can solve across first row, first column, second row, second column, third row, third column. Not all. Any row you can take, any column you can take, you're going to get the same result. This is which rows to pick. Wherever you have bacha more ones, more zeros, you pick that row. If you see a question given to you, if you find more number of ones in a row, more number of zeros in a row, then you pick that row. It will make your work easier. Okay. So that's one thing you remember. Whether you use any column or any row, the result will always be same. One more thing very important over here. Wherever the sum of this element bacha 1, 2, 1, 3 like that, wherever it is odd, sir. For example, 1 plus 2 is odd, 2 plus 1 is odd, 2 plus 3 is odd, 3 plus 2 is odd. Wherever it is odd, sir, that element will open with a minus sign. Means you will write like this. Check this out. I'll show you. Check this out over here. Minus 1 power 1 plus 1 for the first element. How come, sir? 1 plus 1 is bacha even, right? It'll become positive. Wherever it is, let's check here. 1 plus 2, sir, it'll become negative, sir. 1 plus 2 will become negative, bacha. Okay? It'll become negative. Okay? I hope this is clear. Yeah. Check this out. It'll become bacha negative. All right. So that's how you expand it. So basically, if you're dealing with the first element, no, you'll cross this column, this row, and solve for this. I've taught you matrix how to find determinant, right? So please go ahead, solve these questions. Okay, I said this. I just wanted to help you revise these things. That's why I'm here. So let's check it out. What else we have, sir? So I've given you some questions also solve over here. Questions to solve. Questions to solve. Where are those questions? Let's see, bacha. Example number 3. Please solve it. Check this out. Opening across 4, sir. So 4, 1, 0. See, as I said, 4, 0, 0 they're opening with. The column number 3. Why, sir? There are more number of zeros over here. That's why. Okay. So with 4, bacha is A13, no? So that's why positive. This bacha A23, no? So negative. That's why minus sign over here. A33, sir. Last element is third row, third column. That's why positive over here. This will become 0 because 0 into anything will be 0 only, no? Right? So this is 0 simply. That's why I'm asking you to open with a row or column which has more number of ones or zeros. Okay. Over here simply minus 1 into 1 is minus 1. There's a minus sign here and 4 into 3 is 12. Subtraction, right? Subtraction, and 4 into 3 is 12. So become minus 13 into 4. Minus 52 is your answer for determinant. Okay. So please check example number 4. Please solve also this. You can take any row or column here because bacha in every row or column there is only 1. So in this only 1, this also only 1, this also only 1. Take anywhere you go, you'll get only 1 0. So you can take any row or column. So please solve example number 4. Example number 5, exercise 4.1 if you see. Question number 2, part 2. Question number 4 I have asked you to solve. Then bacha solve question number 7. Okay. Question number 7, part 1, question number 8. Okay. And next, sir, we have area of triangle. This is coming all together. What is this, bacha? X1, Y1 is your coordinate of the first point. X2, Y2 coordinate of the second point. X3, Y3 coordinate of the third point. We don't have the third coordinate. No, we don't have Z1. That's why I've taken it as 1, 1, 1. Y1 by 2, the formula is like that, right? 1 by 2 into base into height. That's why. Check, it comes from here. This is the formula actually given. Okay, for 3 coordinates, and you write it in the form of determinant. Solve the determinant like this and get the multiplication with 1 by 2 to get your result. Some remarks are here, please remember, very important. Since area is positive in quantity, we always take the absolute value of the determinant. Means whatever you get result out of it, determinant, you take a mod on that. You take a mod on that. Why, sir? Because area cannot be negative, sir. Sometimes determinant can come negative. No, we just solve example. It came as minus 52. It came as minus 52. What is going to be the area in that case? It will become, bacha, it will become, sir, 26 with a negative sign. That's why you apply a mod on that. You apply a mod on that. Okay. Next, bacha, if area is given, you use both positive and negative values of the determinant. Means whenever area is given to you, apply both plus and minus. Okay. For the calculation, area of triangle formed by 3 collinear pairs is 0. Collinear means straight line, right? How would there be a triangle? There won't be, no. Collinear means in a straight line. So area of triangle will be using 3 points. 0, sir. Okay. So there are a lot of questions coming like that. Please check. So example number, I have given you some questions over here. Example number 7 you solve. Okay. Example number 7 you solve. Then we have bacha exercise 4.2. Question number 2, bacha. Proving collinear means taking these elements in the coordinates, okay, in the determinant and solving the determinant and getting it as 0. Put it equal to 0 and find the value. Okay. If you get 0, bacha, they will become collinear. You have to show, right? So it will become 0 automatically. Okay. Determinant will become 0. Question number 4, part 1. Question number 5. And now next is, sir, very, very important. The first step to solve inverse. What is that? Minors and cofactors. You have to learn this. You have to learn this, bacha. What is that? What is minor, bacha? So if you're, let's say, asking to find, first of all, minors are always found with respect of an element. So minor of the first element. That's how you write. Yes, sir. So what do you write this? M11. First element name, sir, 1 1. So M11, what is that going to be? The matrix left out after cancelling that particular row and column. I'll repeat myself. M11, the minor of the first element will be the matrix left out after cancelling the row which is where contained and the column. So let's say I'm talking about this. So first row is cancelled, first column is cancelled. What's the matrix left, bacha? 5 6 8 9. So your M11 will be 5 6 1 8 9. They are asking, bacha, here minor of element 6, sir. Where is element 6, bacha? Check here. This is element 6. How do you find that? So cancel the third column and the second row. Third column and the second row. What is the position of this? Second row, third column. No, M23. Second row, third column. M23. Where is it? M23, sir. What is that going to be? 1 2 left and 7 8 left. 1 2 left and 7 8 left. How come, sir? Cancelling the third column and second row. 1 2 is here, 7 8 is here. Please check this out. Cross multiplication, 8 into 1 is 8, 7 into 2 is 14, answer is minus 6. This is called as minor of the element 6 or also called as minor of the element 2, 3, M23. Please check. So please solve this. What is about cofactor, bacha? What happens in cofactor? Same minor with the minus sign or plus sign. What about the minus sign plus sign, sir? Check this out. 2 3 sum of that odd or even? Sum of 2 and 3 bacha is odd or even? Sir, odd, hence negative. Hence negative, sir. So the minor will become plus 6. Sorry, minor is minus 6, no? So cofactor will become plus 6. Whenever you have sum of the elements position, basically the address 2, 3, row or column as odd, there will be a sign change. There will be a sign change, bacha. M of 2, 3. So you write cofactor as A of 2, 3. You write cofactor as A of 2, 3. There's a symbol over here. Aij, no? Okay, it'll become A of 2, 3. Okay, once you get A of 2, 3, no? Check the 2 plus 3 sum, 5 odd. So change the sign. It'll become plus 6. Check here, minus 1 times of I plus j. If it is odd, bacha, there will be minus sign here, which will make the sign change for mij. Getting it? Please check, go through it. Example number 9. Example number 9, check this out. A11 is 1, so M11 will be, bacha, let's say 3, okay? And A11, have they mentioned here? 3 only. Check it out. M11 is, bacha, 3, and A11 is also 3, sir. Whereas A12, where is M12, bacha? M12 is 4. Check this out. A12 will be minus 4. M12 is 4. A12 will be minus 4. How come, sir? 1 plus 2 is odd, no? So there will be a sign change. I just remember this rule. Whenever the sum of I and j is odd, there will be a sign change in cofactor. There will be a sign change in cofactor. Okay? Chaliye. M21 is, bacha, minus 2. M21 is, bacha, minus 2. What is A21? Plus 2. Sign change, sir. M22 is, bacha, 1. 2 plus 2 is even, sir. It will remain same, 1 only. No sign change. Example number 9 is done. Please go through these things. Example number 10, writing the cofactors of all the elements like this. What are you going to do? Finding the matrix like this. Okay, so please solve this. Example number 10. Similarly, we can, go through this note also. Example number 11 we have to solve it, bacha. Example number 11. Next, what is there, sir? Exercise 4.3, question number 1, part 2, question number 3. Okay. Using cofactors of elements of second row, evaluate the determinant. Please go ahead and solve this. Example number 5. Okay. Example number 5. Then what? Sorry, not example. Exercise question number 5. Not example, right? Okay. Adjoint and inverse of a matrix. Very, very important. This is very, very important. How you find adjoint, bacha? So first, what you do? Write the cofactors of all the elements and then take a transpose. That's all. Please check. I'll show you adjoint. How you find? So this is the elements given to you. You have to write the adjoint first. This is the element given, right? So write the cofactors first. Check here. This is, bacha, cofactor, and then you take transpose of this. Then you take transpose of this. Transpose of this. What happens, transpose, sir? The diagonal remains as it is. A12 was here, comes here. A21 goes there. So this is called as your adjoint. And once you know the adjoint, okay, you can find the inverse with the formula adjoint A by determinant of A, right? So please go ahead, solve the example number 2. Is also example number 12. Example number 12 you solve. Example number theorem number 1, bacha. Okay. This property A adjoint A or adjoint A times A is nothing but A. Nothing but A, sir. This is a multiplication, okay. Adjoint A is a matrix, right? It's a matrix only, okay. Multiply the matrix, you're gonna get this as determinant of A, okay. Into I. It'll be a, bacha, identity matrix, okay. It'll be an identity matrix, okay. Chaliye. What else is there, sir? Definition number 4. Definition number 4, sir. Square matrix A is said to be singular if I have determinant value equal to 0. Yes, sir. One more thing, you can't find inverse if a matrix is singular, sir. Only if we are having a non-singular matrix, then only we can find the inverse of that. Of course, no. The formula of inverse is adjoint A by determinant of A. If this is 0, bacha, then it will become infinity, no? It's not defined, okay? Chaliye. So non-singular, bacha, non-equal to 0. Determinant is not equal to 0. So you find inverse for only these type of matrices. Inverse exists only for this type of matrices, bacha. Theorem number 2. Okay. Chaliye. Great. Theorem number 3. Please go through these things. Alright. Let's complete this session quickly. Theorem number 4, bacha. A square matrix A is invertible if and only if A is a non-singular matrix. That's what I said right now. Yes? Okay. Great. What else we have? Example number 13. Please solve this. Okay. Next, what we have, bacha. Example number 13, please solve. Check the formula here. Adjoint A by determinant A. So you have to check the determinant first to check whether it is non-singular or not, and then adjoint A. How you find that? Write all the cofactors and take the transpose. Okay. please check. What else we have, bacha? The verification of the property of matrix, right? The property of matrix, right? Invertible matrix. A B inverse is nothing but B inverse A inverse. So you just multiply this, then take the inverse first, or then first find the inverse and then multiply. You're gonna get the same result. Okay, chali. Example 15, bacha. Solve this as well. Exercise. Please check. Exercise 4.4, question number 7. Okay, I've given you over here question number 7 and question number 14, question number 15, question number 17, and I think 16 also, 16, 17 and 18. So here are the questions list. Please go ahead, download the sessions PDF from the WhatsApp channel and solve these questions without fail. Okay, without fail. Application of determinants and matrices, bacha, what we have in this, that linear form, okay, where you find the pair of linear equations solution. Check this out. 3 questions are given in the variables x, y, z, okay, and you write this distance form. So write all the coefficient of x, y, z, coefficient of x in one column, coefficient of y in one column, coefficient of z, bacha, in one column. Okay, that will become your matrix A. The variable will become bacha matrix x, so x, y, z will be written in a vertical or in column, so it will be matrix x. Matrix B is, sir, the constant, whatever we have, d1, d2, d3, a constant. What you do now, you try to find the value of x. By how, sir? By taking inverse of A on the other side, multiplication. Please check. That's how you find it. So x becomes equals to A inverse B. X becomes equals to A inverse B. You find A inverse how, sir? First find the cofactor of A, then the transpose, getting the adjoint, divide by the matrix, so determinant of A, get A inverse and multiply that with B to get your value of x. So x will be having 3 values, x, y, z, so write x, y, z. I'll show you the example, don't worry. Okay, next, what's the example of 16 over here? Please check. So finding A inverse, then here x is coming as 2 values, x is coming as 3, y is coming as -1. Okay, example 17, bacha, 3 cross 3 matrix. You'll have 3 values over here for x, for the matrix x. Please check. Please solve this question as well. X, y, z is coming as 1, 2, 3. Okay. Example number 18. Solve this as well. Very important. This question is very relevant. Okay, this can come in the examination. So please solve this. Exercise 4.5. We have, bacha, solve the question number 12, question number 14. Okay, and then 15, bacha, 16, sir. That's all. Okay, this is the all of it, your determinant. Let's look at the miscellaneous section also. Example number 19. Okay, and the exercise which you check here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 4, 5, and then you can solve here 9th. That's all, bacha. That is all. Last question is your question number 9. So after solving this, you're done with the chapter. Matrices and determinant. Right, sir? I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something. I hope you're gonna work hard to get all these questions done. Okay, so let me know in the comment section that you have done it, sir. Of course, you got this video today, so you can take some time. As I said, it'll take almost 5 to 6 hours to complete this chapter, both the chapters. Put the effort, bacha, and get it done. Okay, you've asked for something like this, that's why we are delivering here, so make sure that you're making use of it. Okay, so I'll quickly wrap up the session. Just keep working hard, keep smiling. See you in the next session. Till then, take care. Bye bye.